So today we're going to be talking about the Will Smith apology. So I'm sure everyone knows about this. Let's talk about it. So Eugene, can you read the first paragraph and then Iris read the second one?
Okay. Actor Will Smith has apologized to comedian Chris Rock for hitting him at the Academy Awards show on Sunday. Mr. Smith shocked the audience when he walked onto the stage and slapped Mr. Rock around the face. Rock was presenting the Oscars ceremony. He made a joke about Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. The joke was about Miss Smith appearing in an imaginary movie in which the star has no hair.
Miss Smith suffers from a hair loss condition called alopecia. This caused many women a lot of stress and a lack of confidence. In Mr. Smith apologized, he said, jokes at my expense are a part of the job. But a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally.
Okay, so here talking about, do you think that someone who slaps someone else should go to prison? Oh, this is more serious. Why or why not? What are your thoughts or ideas? Eugene.
I don't think that someone who slaps another one should go to prison because it's not really like a real fighting. It's if it doesn't make another people like need to go to hospital or have seriously life attacked, then they don't need to go to prison because I think it's a fight in just like a fight at school. It's not really seriously for me.
It's not really serious.
It's not really serious.
Okay.
For me, yeah.
Iris, what about you?
I think whatever happened, that people cannot slap anyone. Yeah, and this behavior needs to be punished. But I don't think Smith needs to should go to prison, because I think he will protect his wife. Yeah, because violence is not just for fighting, including speak. Yeah.
Okay. So including verbal or verbal abuse. Okay. Right. So prison, right? That's the place where people are locked up. It's called prison.
Prison.
Okay. So should people make jokes about hair loss or about any physically, about their physical appearance? What do you think, Iris?
It shouldn't. Yeah, because some people get sick and they are no choice about how they look. So we shouldn't make fun of them. It is also abuse. Yeah.
Okay, so what should we do about that?
I think real humor people always make a joke by themselves. It is not for someone get sick. Yeah.
It's not for someone to get sick?
Yeah.
So it's for what?
For get sick is like Jada's medical conditions, like her lost hair.
Oh, her lost hair. Okay. So the next question here is, do you think the Academy should take away Will Smith's Oscar because of this? Eugene.
I don't think the Academy will take away Will Smith's Oscar because Will Smith got these awards because his acting is not relating to his behavior on the ceremony.
So, it shouldn't affect it, or it has nothing to do with it?
I think they could maybe punish him to not join the awards next time, but they can't take away their awards when it was already happened.
Okay. Iris, what do you think?
I think Academy need to take away Will Smith's award and Chris Rock's Oscar host, because they express anger and violence at Oscar public ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Will Smith get the award is including is representative his not because I think Oscar award not just for the actor performance, including people because Will Smith is very famous and everyone knows these actors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they don't so as a public person, they all made the worst example. So I think academic will and should need to take away their award. Yeah.
Oh, so you think it should be taken away?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. What advice would you give for Will Smith? I would like Iris to go first.
Okay. If I were Will Smith, I will require the organizers to change the host. Yeah, and ask Chris to publicly apologize to my wife.
Oh, do you think the Academy should do that?
Yes.
Interesting.
But, yeah, everyone focus on Will Smith, but no one to ask Chris need to apologize.
Oh, okay. So you think even though it was Will Smith who slapped Chris,
Yeah.
we should also talk about why shouldn't Chris apologize? But I think he did, right? He did right after he got slapped, didn't he?
Yeah.
So you don't think that counts? Like,
because I know many like actors, directors, they will say Chris has many times about verbal abuse to each other. Yeah, so maybe he should be punished.
Oh, you think he should be punished?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so you think that Chris is not punished enough and he didn't really apologize?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Eugene, what do you think?
I think if he is angry about how the comedian say about his wife, he could have other argument by his speech or let his wife to or ask his wife if she is angry or not, because I don't think punish if he want I don't know him. He wants the rock got punishment. He can't use the violence way. He need to have maybe he could have other humorous way, or he could tell the academy to do something and not punish him by himself, because first he don't have any power. He don't have any power and right to punish anyone.
Okay, so doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what other people did, you shouldn't use violence, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay, great. So here you said, so he shouldn't use violence.
He shouldn't use violence.
Okay, right. So what do you think of Mr. Rock's bad joke? Do you think it is okay to make a bad joke? Do you think Will Smith overreacted? And who should apologize for whose behavior? Iris.
Okay. I still think Mr. Rock's bad joke is terrible. Yeah, the Oscars ceremonies broadcasted to audience all over the world. Yeah, so personal attack joke will bring negative influence on many people. Yeah, some people also suffered from hair loss, or children will imitate violence behavior in the school to figure out their problem. Yeah, because Mr. Rux and Smith, they are celebrity, yeah. So so I agree with academic solutions to take away their award, and the academic announced that they do not condone violence of any form. So I think both of Chris and Smith, they need to apologize for their behavior. Yes.
Okay. Eugene, what do you think?
I think make a bad joke may cause many problems, like a person may get sick, or like Iris say, some children may do the same thing to others. But I think it's bad, but it's okay to make a bad joke, because we have the freedom right about our speaking, and if you make a bad joke, you at the same time you need to take a responsibility what you said. And I think Will Smith overreacted because he is a famous person, and I believe that he got many different bad voices from in his life, but he can't, I don't think he is that angry about the joke. What Mr. Rocks said. So I think he overreacted in that moment. And I think both of Mr. Rock and Will Smith should apologize for their behavior.
To both of them?
Because, yes.
Whose is more serious?
I don't think they, I think it's it can't compare who is more worse of their behavior, because two of them need to apologize to different person.
Okay, so both of them, right? We don't say
both of
two of them. Okay. Iris, do you agree or disagree with Eugene said?
Yeah, yes, I agree. And I think it is hard to compare which one is more seriously, because actually slap someone or verbal abuse, it is hurt some people, so it is hard to compare.
But if you had to compare, say this was one of your essays that you had to write, which one would you think, or how would you persuade someone? Which one matters more?
I think the devil is the same.
The same?
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes when we're writing about some test and they're asking about which one, you need to find some reason to persuade the other about your reasoning to make it logical, right? Like our debates.
Okay, let choose verbal abuse. Because teen and people, we always we are using internet, and many people use word to attack the other peoples and make someone feel stress and suicide. Yeah, because this generation are focused on social media, and the other one how to judge their body or how they looks. Yeah. So I think verbal abuse is more seriously.
serious. Okay. Eugene, if you had to choose one, which one would you choose? Which is more serious?
In that case about Will Smith and Mr. Rock, I think Will Smith's behavior is more serious because because he hit a person who used his joke because Mr. Rocks is a comedian and he always say the things like that. It's verbal abuse, but it's part of his job. And Will Smith have a better choice to solve how Mr. Rock told about his wife. He can't just slap him and say because he is angry. It's not I don't think it's a person. It's not a behavior about a human being.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Right. So violence is not the answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So here for our debate today, we're going to talk about what do you think is the best movie genre? We have science fiction, romance, and comedy. I think romance and comedy is more interesting here. So I'm going to choose, I'll let Eugene, you'll have romance, and Iris, you can have comedy. Okay. So you can use some examples of movies, compare them with other movies, how romance is better than comedy, right? We have two here, so it's easier for you to prepare. I'll let you guys prepare for 2 minutes. We'll come back to the classroom and have the debate. Okay?
Okay.
Great.